So, as we know what's going on in Aurora, Colorado right now, in Colorado, you have Venezuelan migrants who are essentially not asking, demanding rent. They don't live here. They're not a landlord. You weren't there last month or 3 months ago, a year ago, 2 years ago. You just came out of nowhere thinking that you could just extort, have guns, and rob people blind, essentially. Just robbing people straight up. Okay, so that's what's going on. And people have this rumor circulating around that the Hells Angels will be resurfacing and coming and claiming the area and helping the good old citizens in this particular city in Colorado. Okay, I have a video that I want to show you, and this is of a man and his opinion on why you may see Hells Angels possibly in Colorado.
Are the Hells Angels going to Colorado? So I've been riding all day, guys, and I am not a Hells Angel. I'm not with HA. I am with a 1% Club. Here's what I will tell you, guys. Everybody wants to know, is it true? Is it true? Are the Angels going to Colorado? Here's all I'm going to say. If a 1% Club like the Hells Angels were to decide to get involved in whatever's going on in Colorado, it wouldn't be because you got on TikTok and you asked them to do it. No, it wouldn't be because the mayor or some congressman said, hey, can you guys come over here and help us? It's not how it works. The only way on God's green earth that HA or any other 1% Club would be going to Aurora, Colorado to do anything, the only reason they would be doing that is if one of their own got fucked with. Y'all didn't fuck with one of the HAs up there, did you? Ooh, listen. It's really not a good idea. If one of their family members, a good friend of the club, a mother, one of their old ladies, if HA is on their way there, and I'm not HA at all, it's because somebody messed with one of their own. That'd be the only reason they'd do it. And if that happened, if they did that, if they are headed that way, I'm going to just highly recommend that you guys go ahead and clear out. Just whoever it was that did whatever you did to piss off the 1%ers here in America. This is not Venezuela. This is not Brazil. This is not whatever country you came from. Up here, things really are done differently. And you don't want to stand in the way. If you pissed off HA to the point where they got on their motorcycles and they're all headed to Colorado, yeah, now the news won't even talk about it when it's all said and done. Nope. We'll know. People that know will know. But the news won't talk about it. Peace and love. I'm out.
Okay, so he was essentially saying, I don't want to say a whole lot of nothing, but really it came down to who was victimizing there. Was it a, Hell's Angel or not? That's just really what it is. And he's saying they're a force to be reckoned with. My question is, these are the rumors. I don't think it's happening. Okay. This was just stuff that was circulating. There was other videos out there that were circulating through the interwebs that were older videos. So I don't really find that this is something that's going to actually happen and come to fruition. But I thought that was interesting that he said only they're not going to do it because anyone's going to ask them. It's only if one of their own was messed with. He talked about them in such high regard as well. But in this whole thing, it's just ridiculous what is going on. What I thought was interesting was how he said, this is not like Venezuela. This is not like Brazil or wherever it is that you came from, right? And I was like, yeah, that makes sense because we have so many guns. And I thought this area in this particular state, Aurora, Colorado, I thought that they liked guns and this was just in specific the state. Y'all want to have some guns. I just thought people enjoyed that, just like a lot of Americans do. Let's keep it real. Okay. But I thought that was interesting that no one from the surrounding towns or cities was like, you know what, let me go over there. I got my gun, da 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 da. Because isn't this what isn't this what people are talking about all the time? Protect my amendment rights and all of this, and then now you're just letting some gangbangers from. Let's keep it real. They do got some serious gangs over there, okay? But aren't we supposed to have some too? You got your Lion Kings, your Crips, your Bloods, your GDs, and all of these other people. Isn't this what gang? I'm not advocating for violence over here, okay? YouTube, not advocating for violence. But I'm just saying, isn't that what gangs were supposed to do anyways? Weren't gangs originated so that people in the community can be protected from police brutality or whatever the else may be there? Okay, isn't that why they were formed? Was for this reason? Now, biker gangs, I don't know too much about them. I don't know if it's the same kind of methodology. I do know it just, it's these other kinds of gangs, certain particular ones. That's why they were formed. So I don't know if this is the same with HA. I'm not sure, but I just thought, with all these gangs and I don't know, maybe a neighboring state or something, no one's around to help, in something like this. This is pretty big. Okay. What's so interesting is, I don't know about y'all news channel, but I go on YouTube. That's where I get my news. Even when I go on the news on there, I think I've seen one video about it, and then you gotta keep scrolling. I'm like, isn't this big news? Now let's keep it real. Cartels are already in the United States. Okay, they're already here. Okay, and you got these other gangs that are here too. I was actually watching a video where they were saying like black gangbangers, like they were saying that they need to get their ish together because you got the cartel here and you're gonna be doing their bidding, and stuff like that. But I'm looking at this and I'm just like, wow, y'all, the fact that it has gotten to this point because of the whole migrant situation, and I've done quite a few videos on this, the steady decline with everything, because people, when you just got a border wide open and anyone and everyone could just go, what do you expect to happen? What do you think is going to happen? You got poor people, you got people in gangs who are probably also poor and violent, and they're all coming over here. We're emptying essentially the prison out. You know what I mean? Would you really want to take people in when you're like, okay, I don't know anything about you, nothing, and you're getting all these benefits? And I just don't. And then they're just out roaming free, not paying taxes. No, they're just out. No, you don't need a passport. You don't need a green card. Nothing. When we don't work visa, we ain't nothing. And then they're just coming in here, and then they're like, okay, well, I could get a gun easily because it's America, and then now we got the bad guys with the guns, and now y'all out here, extorting, demanding rent, and you ain't the landlord. And then the news, and I'm gonna do a whole nother video on this, but then the news, you got the mayor, I don't know what you talking about. What? Y'all, child. I got another video coming because I gotta get it out. But let me know what y'all think about this one. Hello, hello, hello. I would greatly appreciate it if you can actually support my little small business called Latrice Limited. It is on latricelimited.com. So as you can see right here, I actually sell candles and a wide variety of other items as well. This is my big forehead, okay? But I actually want to show you just a couple of different items that I do sell. This is actually going to be a part of my soap collection that I have. As you can see, I have a variety of different soaps on here. I actually have 2 pages worth of soaps, and everything is handmade, okay, natural, clean ingredients as well. You can also see right here, these are my candles, all right, they're all handmade, everything vanilla, sweet roses, sage and vanilla and sweet roses are actually my favorite scents that I do have. I also have a few other items on here. I'm actually going to go and show you all the bath bombs that I do have. As you all can see, there's eucalyptus and sage, sweet pea harmony, and so many more. And then we're just going to finish off on the gift sets that I have. There's a variety of them, from like the big ones like this for 45, and then you have some of the smaller ones, and you have these itty bitty ones down here that includes essential oil blends. Definitely shop with your girl, definitely help your girl out. I would greatly appreciate it. This is like my little baby over here, okay? I would greatly appreciate it, and enjoy.